about this? How about this? I just had a Windows update. I hope your enemies have their emotional support mayonnaise at the ready. I hope. Oh my goodness. Okay, I had to change my input in 3 places because, of course, I had a Windows update and everyone got confused. Okay, we have me audio. We have game audio. Hello. And we have peoples. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the breakfast stream. I had this like little cute intro because I've been practicing my Spanish and my German. And you guys couldn't hear it because Windows. And yes, we are 2 weeks closer to Yakuza Pirates because, as Danish brought to my attention, they have moved up the date by a whole week, which means it's a whole week closer to my birthday too, which means Mr. B, I believe there is a charming Twitcher in your life that might want Yakuza Pirates for her birthday. Anyway, good morning, everyone. If you hear the sound of charging beasts, it's because Ripley has big zooms this morning. Big zooms. And if you look at the schedule for the weekend, I have moved Fallout to this afternoon because after living here for almost 20 years, my dad is coming to visit. He will be here tomorrow evening, so no Fallout tomorrow, so there will be Fallout today. More administrative stuff. The tea of the day. We got more pumpkin spice tea. I'm almost out, actually. And since I was downtown and in the mood for sweets yesterday, I picked up a cronut. But pepper nuts bakery snacks for snacks. That sounds... I don't know. I'm imagining something that is heavy on the peppercorn and savory. So, sounds good to me. Versus my cronut. It's a little flat, but that's okay. Alright. I'm sorry about last weekend. I was so like, I'm gonna stream. I was so freaking sick on Sunday that I like just got out of the shower, into some clothes, and was like, Bear, I can't do it today. Oh my goodness. Alright, so we're going to Scylla. Let's just go to the regular landing pad first and go from there? Or is it Harlow's base? Maybe it's Harlow's base. Bacon, eggs, avocado with me. Oh, with your Bones coffee. I really like Bones coffee. Should I be checking my journal? I should be checking my journal. Is this Felix's thing? Yes. With Trask dealt with, it's time to return to Harlow. Perfect.
Stay safe out there.
That's right, because he's kind of a sleazy dude. Felix. And Parvati. She's my girl. Oh, guys, here's some ASMR for you. Giga cinnamon taste. Oh, I am there for that. That sounds amazing. This is like a donut shaped croissant with cinnamon sugar on the outside. I'm happy. I'm a little jealous though. I remember there used to be these like shortbread balls that someone used to make when I was a kid. And they were really crunchy. And they were just like pure cinnamon on the outside. Bold choice. Okay. Oh. Yep. Someone's looking out as I just like, oh, let me just step off onto this platform that's not here. I like how this guy has these very like Wild West like shopkeep clothes. And then there's like this ridiculous mask because why not? Must be the company uniform. The machine stole my bits. Popper.
What's the word?
It's done. Trask is dead.
So it is. Thus ends Rufus Trask. Once a sensible man, by and by a fool, presently a corpse. I hope you never have to discover what it is like, Captain. The relief one feels when a mutiny comes to an end.
Trask had some things to say about you, and I've got my own misgivings.
Never mind that, Felix. Trask was just telling a tale to save his own skin.
Of that, I have no doubt. You were wise to ignore his lies. But I understand you did not do this to help me, but to help Felix. He's proven himself to my crew and to me. And if he's willing, there's a place for young Millstone here.
I don't know about this, boss. You've been real good to me. I'm not too keen on jumping ship.
I like having you around, but that's your choice to make.
Yeah. Okay. I had a good time, you know. Saw the system, got in a couple scrapes. Which is why I'm staying. You were good to me, Clyde, once upon a day. But you disappeared on me, and I've moved on.
Are you sure about this, Felix? I'm not giving you a second chance. Turn me down now, and you're not getting back in my crew.
You can keep your crew. I've got a family.
Then I suppose there's nothing more left to be said. Goodbye, Captain. I doubt we'll cross orbits again.
Alright, time to find the stash. I know what I didn't bring. I didn't bring a napkin. Uh-oh. Okay. Just, let's walk out of here like we don't know anything. I mean, we kind of don't know anything, but like... Big ups for just stealing a little slip. Let's get out of here. This place sucks. Not me dressing Felix like as strongly as possible. I guess as defensively as possible, because I feel like that guy would just like trip and fall into like a Manta Queen lair. He just has that vibe. Feel bad for him a little bit. Alright.
Didn't I request no more fertilizer shipments be brought on board? Who keeps ordering these?
Them cows. They're so cute. Hey, Nayoka's up on her feet now.
We need to talk. Listen, boss. I owe you an apology. I got stupid. Clyde wanted me on his crew, and I jumped at the shot. You took a chance with me back on the Groundbreaker. I should have shown you a little more loyalty.
Don't give it a second thought, Felix. I know this was important to you.
Nah, Clyde wasn't important. Knowing you can count on me, that's important. There was something else on my mind, honestly. I've been trying to make sense of all this business with Clyde and Trask. I always looked up to Clyde. The thought that he could be an agent of the board is just abhorrent to me.
Money changes people. The board probably offered Harlow a lot of money.
I just hope I never turn out like that. Selling my soul for a fistful of bits.
I think you're better than that.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, boss. You've given me a lot to think about. I'm gonna be mulling over this whole mess for a couple of days. Part of me wishes we'd put Trask in the ground. But, you know, I think that's just my frustration talking. Thanks for your time, boss.
Wow, big ups this morning. Self-governed perk. Alright. I like how even though each of their quarters are completely different, they're also not. I love it. Feared I should start writing my thoughts down just in case I ever start losing my mind. In a horrifying vision of the future, the board has been overthrown by the seditious and slovenly savages of Monarch. Only Halcyon Heli can rescue the colony from indolence and entitlement. Yeah. In Praise of Arson. Now this is a book. In this contraband collection of essays by anonymous anarchist calls for a total destruction of the corporate establishment and the apparatus of oppression. The book looks like it's never been opened. Dissident Hunter Special Edition. Can Agent Khan rescue Auntie Cleo from the clutches of the Weekenders? Oh my goodness. Signed by two of the greatest players in the league, Siren and Cameron Fraser. That's probably not pronounced Siren. Karen? Kieran? I have no idea. If you know, let me know. Violence is not the answer. Violence is the question. The answer is yes. Amazing. Okay. I think we can save. What a solid start to the week. Those pesky weekenders. I feel like on the East Coast, it's like ending my weeks. Oh my gosh, I was thinking about like Danish. I don't know if you have the equivalent of this, especially like in your more rural areas. But like on the East Coast where I grew up, we always joke about leafers, like people like tourists who get like stupid blind over like any kind of good road decorum or just good behavior in general in favor of just like gawking at the fall leaves. I get it, they're pretty, but you don't need to like act silly over it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's like literally a thing. Alright, let's clear some of this and then we will start on Gorgon. Space crime continuum. Yeah, like people travel to the East Coast, especially like the Mid-Atlantic, you know, like the, can I, oh, fast travel, there we go, where people will like drive super slow on like country roads, to look at the fall leaves. They block traffic, they cause hazards. It's like a whole thing. They're already here, but not the best until 2 weeks. It's already crazy. Yeah. Leapers! Oh, did I bring the wrong people? That's fine. That's fine. We'll let Felix out to play for a while. Yeah, I just remember trying to literally go anywhere on the weekends and just people clogging the roads and stuff. I mean, tourism is great, don't get me wrong, but people really do not know how to behave themselves sometimes.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Punch. You want a punch? We've got your punch right here.
That sounds vaguely threatening. You want a punch? I got your punch right here. I don't know why I think that's so funny, but here we go.
CNP near maple syrup. It's near this complete breakfast.
You know our C's and our P's? Mmm, Spratwurst. Alright, Lilia.
That gas is going to make us a fucking mint. 120-some cubic meters of it, at 1,000,000 bits a pop. Take this. You've earned it. When we get buyers lined up, I'm gonna buy a gold toilet to shit in.
You know, Lilia, you're not the only one who enjoys the finer things.
You know what? Fuck it. Enjoy yourself. I invest in the happiness of my workers, and you deserve a bigger cut. Monarch isn't exactly a walk down the lanes of Byzantium. But here you are with all your limbs attached. Call me impressed, contractor.
And in case you were curious, no one was following me.
No one you saw, anyway. Glad to see you're looking out for yourself. You've been keeping busy. I hear you took on some extra work at Fallbrook. Catherine says the factory needs some repairs before it's back to working order. But at least it's under our control. Hey, when you were at the slaughterhouse, those swine didn't give you any strange looks, did they?
Depends on what you mean by strange.
Like they were hanging on to your every word, scheming. And when you turned around, maybe they just point like innocent little idiots.
They also look for hard cider at roadside stands. Like, that's legal in this state. Oh, okay, so it's still not, like... I mean, you can buy hard cider in stores here, but, like, I feel like you would need a liquor license for anything. Is it over 0.2, I think, or 0.02 that you have to, like, have a liquor license? It's a very small amount. That sounds utterly insane, Lilia.
You talk that way to your last boss? Consider yourself on notice. That attitude has no place in a legitimate business like mine. I'm probably getting worked up over nothing. Just try not to think about pigs. You never know, you know?
Feels like pigoons and chicky knobs all over again. Are you doing okay, Lilia?
I've got a lot on my mind, but it's nothing that concerns you. At least, not yet. I have another job lined up. Assuming you're
Oh,
still
look at us
interested in
picking up
work.
some more work.
They're gonna salvage me a space station. Heliospheric Research Station 1084, to be exact. I want
Okay.
it. Cobwebs and all. Interested?
How big we talking? Not like groundbreaker big, right?
This opportunity won't come around again, Captain.
You have a buyer lined up?
Not this time. The board tolerates our business up to a point, and selling off a station full of their old gear and terminals crosses that point. But if we were to move in and commandeer the station as a sublight salvage remote office, that's a different matter. Legally gray by comparison. More of a squatter situation.
How did a research station become salvage?
Right now, it's only salvage on paper. Systems and comms have gone dark. Poke around if you're curious why. While the board lets 1084 gather dust, you're gonna swoop in and plant Sublight's flag. Perfectly legit, perfectly legal.
Everything is perfectly legal if you give me a big enough bounty. That's all I'm saying. Alright, just point me in the right direction.
Here, this override bypass should get you into the station systems where you can plant my flag. And one last thing. When you get there, make sure you aren't followed. We wouldn't want that.
Who are we worried about? Authorities? Competitors?
Both. Neither. Right now, it's safer if I keep you in the dark. I'm on the heels of something big. Play your cards right and I'll clue you in, but right now, I'm not sure who I can trust. Just be careful. Someone might try and use you to get to me.
This definitely feels like Firefly. Like digging through wreckage and all that fun stuff. As long as we don't find Reavers, I think we'll be okay. Who knew we'd end up back on the...
C&P Borsworth. It's not the worst unless it's Borsworth.
So much cinnamon sugar. I totally forgot to bring a napkin. I'm gonna have to, like, wipe my controller. Alright. The Ice Palace. I wasn't really
Windows knock you out hard.
planning on choosing a faction, but Lilia seems like practical sort of, you know, crime lord. So I can respect that. So where are we going? Somewhere we've been yet? Oh, nope. New location unlocked.
We've reached HRS-1084, Captain. It's emitting a very weak docking signal. I almost mislabeled it as normal etheric static.
Good to know. Yeah. Let's see if there's stuff. It's not prompting me to repair, so... But we're taking Nayoka this time. I think she and Parvati have some of the best, like, banter. We are gonna sneak, though, because...
Ain't nothing but the void here, Captain. I just as soon leave it cold, dark, and derelict.
Mm-hmm. Used to be restricted. So what killed the robots? Mm-hmm. Sealed. We're gonna take it slow. And we'll be deliberate. Something tells me that this is an up and over or down and under sort of situation. All right. Ooh. Oh, okay, we're up to 5 now. But 5 what? Restricted. Keep seeing that thing and thinking it's like a Xeno or something. I just think. Sprats? 6? Watch your head. Ooh. Got a little concussion. Oh, there's glass. Okay. Oh, too close. Again. Man, it is really railroading us, isn't it? Alright. Well, dang. Not that way either, but maybe we can get a better look. No, not yet. I was kind of hoping this would give us an idea of what those red aggro blips are, but I guess not. So much for playing safe.
We ought to keep an eye on these autos. We poke around too much, they might wake up.
Okay, so it's Automex. Take a look. Station security, error. Unable to access memory cartridge, error. Terminal power below 5%. Terminal maintenance. Terminal maintenance mode, restore power. Okay. So it looks like Automex. Okay. We can do that. Ooh.
It's too strong! Hit it with something else!
I keep giving myself tinnitus. Okay, here we go. What is this? Identity cartridge. Okay, we probably will need that to get places. Right now, I guess my plan is to steal anything that isn't nailed down. Feels a little bit like my prerogative. If I'm doing the hard part, like the dangerous part, I'm stealing everything. Interesting. What's this? Ooh, deep fried sisty bits. Look, whoa, girls, watch out. Okay. I was hoping to find a terminal that would allow us to, there we go. So once we turn on power, I do think we're going to have some challenges. It looks spicy in there. Okay. Engineering terminal. Generator status is active. Maintenance 2% output. Maintenance mode is active. Alright, modify generator mode.
Oh, I see you have activated your holographic shroud, Captain. Excellent. Becoming indistinguishable from an authentic UDL trooper will prove advantageous to your current situation.
What's going on, Ada?
A UDL vessel has been tracking our position and just recently docked with the station. They are patching into the station's transmission lines now. I cannot stop.
I've been waiting for this day since we tagged your ship in Cascadia, Captain. Wait, who are you? No one told me we had security forces deployed on the station already.
Ooh. My team has already handled the issue, soldier. Your squad can depart.
Roger that. Just as a precaution, I'm sure you won't mind if we turn on the station's security systems. Can't be too careful. We hate to leave this location undefended after a close call with outlaws.
I already reactivated the Automex. Your readout must be on a delay.
That should have been fixed by now. As you say, we'll just head out then. Safe travel, soldier.
The UDL gunship is undocking from the station. They appear to be departing into space.
Telling ya.
Say words have power. You proved them true.
Told ya. Charisma, I'm telling ya. The build is great. But we are going to have to probably fight our way out of here now. Okay, was there anything else for us to do in here? No, I don't see a panel either. There we go. Okay, I want to try something because I think I have an ability that lets me hack. Okay, there's one. Okay. Now, do I have to keep hacking them? Okay. Am I still in a restricted area? Maybe. I'll let my, Oh, is that a baby? Is that a baby cat? Hi, crazy girl. Yeah, I don't know if cinnamon's so great for you. I guarantee the butter is not. It's not good for me either. You helping me do the big sneaks, huh? Okay. Oh. Is it boring in here? Is it boring? No kissies today? What are you doing? Yes, ma'am. You can sit. As long as you don't play with stuff, you're good. Oh, butt scritchies? Is that what you're here for? Butt scritchies? Oh my goodness. Okay. That's a kitty cat looking for trouble, so I need to... Hi. Hi, baby. How is it that a cat that only eats stuff that's like beef liver and sardine and tuna smells like dryer sheets? Smells like dryer sheets. Oh my goodness. You're being good. Uncooperative. Alright. Let's go with the red door.
Whoa. Keep an eye on the floor.
Security routines. Electrofloor is online. Disengage checkpoint security. Okay. Mama Bear. Kimball came by asking if any of the docs had been around. I told her what I know. It's been quiet. Just ask Alpha. She walked off with a spring in her step. Oh, okay, weird. She requisitioned a UDL Electrofloor 3000 for my checkpoint and a crate of concussion mines. Oh, that's why our hearing gets weird. Guess she didn't believe me. Is she preparing for war? She's acting like she knows something the rest of us don't. Seems especially uncomfortable around the docks. Okay, I think I deactivated it, so we should be okay. So that will reset. We know there's stuff in here. It's a really big room. Let's check out the side rooms first. Quarters. Stimulation. Don't want to know. Antibiotic cream. Seems legit. Purple berry liqueur. This person actually has a chest down here. Is that like a towel or a big ice pack? I don't actually know. Antibiotic cream, Lubra spray. Man, I don't. The stuff that people do in their free times on the space station. That's all I'm saying. Ooh, bits. Actually, there's a nice little sum of bits, too. Okie dokie. I wonder if I'll, with my,
I ever meet the people responsible for this. I'm shooting first and never asking questions.
Okay. Nice. Is this a platform? Dr. Claire Pearsall? Pearsall? Alive, unstable condition. States of setting active. Subject's condition is dire. Make sure resurrection devices are on hand upon revival. Please hold on, Claire. We almost had it this time. I swear. We'll bring you back. With love, Chartrand, Fall, and Guthrie? Giving me with these stumpers of names. They're probably totally normal. Aha, I see. Should have brought Ellie with me. McNulty, alive, unstable condition, active. Subject should not be revived until a method for stabilizing his condition is found. Okay. So we need to be super careful. I'm guessing before we start trying to revive people, we should probably read a few more terminals. Seems smart. Alright. Security routines. Unlock personal quarters. Okay. Project summary. Focus group E177J48. Purpose: biological hybridization and assimilation strategies. Further the chimeric sciences via the targeted modification of human nuclein using strands obtained from halcyon native fauna. Oh, we've seen more of this research. Alright, here's Sublight Override cartridge. Alright, accessing override data, displaying automated confirmation. If you're reading this, you're standing in the legal property of Sublight Salvage. Good work, report back. Redacted. It has come to my attention that a culture of distrust has soured relations between HR's 1084's research staff and security personnel. Many of you have submitted requests for early dismissal. To the research staff, the importance of your work supersedes any interpersonal conflict. To our security personnel, there will be no early dismissal. You will also notice that your employment contract has no set end date. We can enjoy a discussion of morale and its impact on success metrics once the question of humanity's place in the Halcyon colony is answered. In the meantime, get back to work. Okay, let's start with Claire. We almost lost Claire. It was a runaway sequencing shift. Once it started, it kept going, spreading beyond the isolated tissue to a full-blown systemic infiltration. He said it was like every organ was twitchy. I told him we'd ice him, freeze him until we could work out how to reverse what had gone wrong. Every time Laura walked by me, she rubbed my shoulders and asked me to take a different reading. They didn't need to be taken. It was just to keep my mind occupied. She's been checking on me every hour since. Oh, that was Charlie, not Claire. This is Claire. We had to put Claire on ice today. She and the others drew straws. Claire lost. The change was slower this time. At first, the sequence stayed within normal parameters, but then it spread again, just like with Charlie. Tomorrow, I'm reaching out to my handler directly. I need some answers. I wonder how Guthrie's doing. I hear symphony music from under his door. James. This log is being entered by Dr. Fowl. I had to prescribe Dr. Chartrand enough sedatives to knock out a primal. Yesterday morning, Dr. Guthrie and I drew straws to decide which of us would be the next test subject. He pulled the short one. No new developments. After all of our sacrifices, it still feels like we're miles from a breakthrough. Ava hasn't forgiven herself for the losses. Maybe time away from HRS 1084 will clear her mind. The board confirmed receipt of my report and transmitted our recall notice. We're just awaiting transport. I wish we could take some time away from the project to clear our heads, but we're not even close to that point. Is anybody listening to this frequency? Who is this? I'm the project lead on 1084. I wanted Station 1084. You have orders to maintain wireless silence until mission end has been achieved. Override and Diluvian. What can I do for you, Doctor? The board told me they would deliver my queries about our transcription problem and on the Cornelius Vanderbilt. Where are we with that? I'm afraid I can't provide an update status at this time, Doctor. The assault cruiser should have arrived on Earth by now. My query was addressed to the Chimerical Research Department at George de Harbisi Institute in Budapest. One of my associates will reach out when we have an update. When? Aren't you in contact with the assault cruiser? What happened out there? Station 1084, misuse of this channel is a fireable offense, as is abusing your executive override, save in case of emergency. Damn it, this is an transition ends. Yeah, it's not great.
Job done. We can go home to the ship, right? Haven't missed a day of years.
Chartrand is that scientist, right? From Cascadia?
Yep. Interesting. Have I investigated everywhere? I guess it's not very big. I don't know. I guess I thought that we would get more out of that. Nice view of the mechanisms. Yay. Goo 3, alive. We'll come back and fix all this, I swear. Someone's already tried to hack this. Okay, so we have... Oh, it's up there. I was like, where are these tanks? There's room for 2 more, apparently. That would be everyone, right? Making sure I didn't miss anything. Any ladders or... Oh yeah, this was locked over here. Oh.
Okay, keep it quiet.
Gosh, I love hidden stuff. Unnamed scientist. A dead terminal. Alright, well that was kind of a nifty little find. At the very least, some nice world building. Shipping label. Contents have shifted in transit. Warranty void on any and all detonated mines regardless of cause. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying mines is a fireable offense. Mines are not a company authorized decoration, pet, or sporting equipment. Mines are not suitable for ingestion. Mines are not eligible for any recycling promotion. Do not purposefully stand, sit, or recline on mines. Mines are not your friend. UDL claims no liability for any actions taken or not taken by mines. UDL recognizes you could have chosen any remote explosive provider. Your commitment guarantees product quality and safety for many shipments to come. Thank you and have a pleasant detonation. Quality and safety are not guaranteed. Amazing. And then I guess this is the last room. Why does that look super sus? Because it is super sus. Oh, it loops around. So we probably could have snuck in here this early when we came in. Encode key card. No blank UDL card. Oh, okay. Redacted. A transport vessel has been dispatched to HRS 1084. I've taken the liberty of upgrading the sensitive materials containment rating of this asset, which means you're permitted to leave with company branded consumables, but all personal effects must be left behind. Do not interfere with the tanks. A cleanup crew will dispose of all exhausted assets in time. Anyone who requires ethical correction therapy can speak to a spacer care approved alienist. Personnel. Guthrie. James is gone and never said goodbye. I'm telling myself that he wanted me to remember him as he was outside the tank. Or maybe he was just bad at goodbyes. When I saw what was left of him, I wanted to airlock everyone who let it happen. You could have said something, James. We're never short on time. Nothing's keeping me here now. The bits aren't worth it. I've requested a transfer. I get the impression I'm not the only one. Kimball. Kimball thinks that there'll be trouble once the docks run out of warm bodies. If James was around, I know he'd set her straight. Now that he's gone, maybe I could use some convincing too. She showed up next to my bunk last night. Said if anything happened to her, her passport was her daughter's name. I hope it never comes to that. Wild. Oh, hey. Electrical control room. Oh, it's probably something I've already hacked. Because I'm sure I have. Interesting. I'm guessing it was this room. Probably. A lot of people getting their lunches eaten, let me just say. No, these are all bunks. Alright, I don't think there's anything else to be learned here, but I thought it'd be at least worth digging around. I really am crazy impatient though, because I definitely just hacked my way through here. There's some creepy ass music playing. It feels more like music you would hear in like a dungeon crawl. It's fine.
Captain, I wish to offer my commendations for convincing the UDL's gunship to leave HRS-1084. I did not favor the idea of being stripped and sold for parts.
Amazing. Look at that view. Alright. Back to the groundbreaker. Woot woot!
Destination reached. The groundbreaker.
And we'll keep our...
I'll lock up behind you.
Ada's a nut. I love it. Here, while I think about it, so... I'm cleaning up my log, but yes, the plan is to do the second DLC and then finish the main game. But I do want to see as much of the game as I can. There's quite a few like little things left, so I'm going to try to finish as many of those today as possible. You know, everyone is going to miss Sprout worse and stuff. Wait, pull up my journal so you guys can see this. So this is everything from the first DLC, and then these are some side quests. So I am trying to clear this stuff out as best as I can. Do we get some monies? Keep upgrading my pistol until it's just ridiculous.
Riddle's mock apple cider. A hard cider for a hard...
We should probably stop and see if we can buy some ammo. I forgot to buy some at the...
Have you tried our dehydrated water tablets? Just add air. Don't take my word for it. See for yourself. Make a choice. Spacer's choice.
Alright, waiting for sale.
Have a look.
53% discount. Yes, please. Yeah. Is there a reason that I'm holding on to that top hat? No. Do I need one? No. We'll get more ammo on the way out.
CNP Borston Baked Beans. When you need to eat and run, Borston Baked
I'm having a
Beans is
great
the
time,
easy
not
one.
gonna lie. What would I do without all the jingles?
Finally, a base of our own. Soon we'll have eyes on every corner of the system. Well done, Captain.
You'll also find some automech salvage awaiting new owners.
I'll have those dismantled. You can never be too careful when moving into someone else's territory. Aside from the automated security, did you meet any resistance at the station?
A UDL gunship buzzed the station, but I convinced them to back off.
I knew it. They've been shadowing us since Monarch, maybe even longer. I've been less than honest with you. Your assignments weren't strictly about the salvage business.
Obviously.
You might have figured that out already.
I'm listening.
After the Monarch job, I started connecting the dots. I didn't like the picture. Then what we found at Station 1084 confirmed my fears. You and I have stumbled onto something big. Something none of us were meant to know.
You had my interest. Now you have my attention.
Glad to know it, Captain. Ask yourself, Why a skeleton crew was studying that Alta Vitae gas in secret. Ask yourself why stockpiles were hidden on a planet full of monsters.
I'm guessing you have an idea.
Before we go any further, I want you to keep an open mind. Can you do that for me, Captain?
I can do that.
Aliens. I'm talking about aliens. They're the ones responsible for the deaths at 1084, and who knows what else. We have to put a stop to it.
Aliens.
I'm saying it's aliens. I'm not asking you to like it. I'm not even asking you to believe it. But I need to act on this threat to the colony, and I can't do it alone.
Such a low...
This doesn't feel at all right, Captain.
Right. I'm done. I'm officially tuning you out until such time as I hear the words payment and or shooting.
The crew is skeptical. That's good. I don't want you walking into the unknown with blindfolds on.
Okay.
I assume you have questions?
A few.
If we're gonna see this through, I'll need your trust and commitment. Now's the time for setting doubts aside.
When you say aliens, what are we talking about?
Conspiracy. One carried out with the help of human collaborators, assuming they haven't all been replaced. This is an invasion of our very cells. That damned gas is mixing our nucleon with halcyon biology to twist us, change us, make us more like those monsters on Monarch.
I haven't seen any evidence of aliens.
No kidding. That's how they want it. When I lined up the evidence in my spreadsheet, there was only one possible conclusion looking back at me. This is my data talking, not my anxiety or lack of sleep.
Tell me what needs to be done.
Dr. Chartrand is the crooked psychopath behind the gas experiments. She sold out her species. I need you to put a bullet through her skull.
Why does she need to die?
She's a research scientist and a damn good one. Before UDL poached her, she engineered a 0.2% increase in cystipig juiciness. Now she's doing the same thing with humanity. Her fingerprints were all over Station 1084. You saw what she did to her team.
Your concern for the fate of our species is admirable.
You've got me all wrong. I just want to add savior of humanity to my resume. I've got ambitions outside of this office, you know. Besides, this way Sublight gets first dibs on alien salvage.
The labs I passed through didn't seem that evil.
Do you usually come across innocent people trapped in suspension tanks? Because some of us would call that excessive. Remember, the tanks were just the shit she left behind. Just imagine the experiments she carted off to her next lab.
Where does Chartrand fit into your alien conspiracy theory?
We're far beyond theories. Chartrand's logs, the gas, the suspension
I
tanks.
feel like this is just some corporate bullshit.
Wake up, Captain. An invasion needs collaborators working from the shadows. She has access to the board, unlimited funds, and a colony full of sheep.
Sounds messy, but I'll take the job.
This keycard will get you through the front door of her Byzantium estate. Don't ask how I got it. You might not like the answer. By now, the other side knows what you're doing. Don't trust anything Chartrand says. She's compromised down to the bone. Maybe even deeper than that.
Don't know how I ended up with these guys, but, you know, here we are. But she did say aliens, and I'm here for that. I mean, we did find evidence of aliens and Fallout and all that, so I guess it's not that crazy. Not that crazy. Plenty crazy. So, Sproutwurst, I'm good. Ike's Armory. Hi, what's up, Ike?
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises. Need some armor? Maybe it's a bit secondhand, but that's only testament to its durability. We
Doesn't
also
work
have a line of specialized melee weapons. For those times you have to repel boarders but don't want to risk a bullet through the hull.
That's what you have. Alright. So, what do you have for light? I wish I could search by light only. How much is this thing? 63. I wonder if I could upgrade that. Melee weapon stealth skills. Defense skill. Okay, but what am I wearing? Only armor 15. Gosh, I'd rather just upgrade what I'm wearing if I could. What does he got here? Improved stealth kit. We have some of those. But what we can do, if he has any, I wanted to see if he had any ammo. Doesn't look like he has ammo. Sorry, bro. Okay. Yeah, so I'm wearing this, like, kind of, oh, yeah, like, I'm wearing medium armor. It's pretty sick. But it has armor 88. So, but we could use some ammo for sure. Greasy!
Auntie greeting, potential customer. Welcome to Auntie's Kitchen, a home-style consumable protein dispensary. May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
What you have?
Beginning dispensing sequence. Please unblock all relevant facial protein ingestion tubes.
Oh my. That's terrifying. Do I need some of this stuff? No. I have used so little of this. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna keep the headshot ones. Adrena time. We'll keep those. Not the best place to sell, but that's okay.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
Okay. Med Bay, that's where we got connected with Ellie. Trash! What's up?
You looking to shoot targets, varmints, or marauders? Whatever it is, I'll set you square.
Let's see what you have. I think I'm good.
Spectrum Vodka. Aftertaste the rainbow.
After taste the rainbow. Love it. Okay, we did pass by. There we go. Alright. Getting that ammo. However we can. Okay. Definitely have sold a ton of stuff at this point. Okay, where's my bolster pistol? It'll be most of our monies if I do this. We're doing it. It's kind of my friend at this point. It's kind of a thing. Definitely kind of a thing. Alright.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Fudge. A soft, sour candy shell around a sweet.
Alright, I see red blips in here, and I kind of want to start some shit.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement.
Probably up there.
Do you have what it takes to defend your corporate township from the dangers of alien wildlife and the unemployed?
There has to be a ladder up there. Oh, Anonymous, that's so nice. Thank you. Okay. There we are.
They'll never see us. Oh, you are in for it now.
Why are these guys here? Here we go. Bear says the Lost Hopes plumbing is acting up again. Take a gander at the usual spot. When you're there, someone locked their key behind a door. It's the locked one. Once you're ready for a challenge, come back and we'll discuss the radiators for the 100th time. Poor guy had no idea what he was getting into. Looks like good drinking spot. It's like, I would say right under everyone's nose, but it's kind of right above everyone's nose. The impact hammer. Nothing in the bin. This is cool.
Hello? Is someone there? Help! I'm locked in here!
There's a whole other world up here. I knew I was missing some stuff, but like... Whoa. Little subtlety, girlfriend. Said he was locked in somewhere. But where? Let's go this way. Okay, well that was really fun. I wonder how many other little places there are like that one. Okay. Is this the locked door?
If you can hear me, please hurry. The toilet's overflowed on me at least twice. Thank you, stranger. Shit, ain't that a... Yeah, thanks again, friend.
What happened?
What usually happens on this partially pressurized rust bucket? Something broke. Well, actually 2 things broke. First, the damn toilet overflowed. When I came to clean that up, the damn door decided to close and lock on me.
How long were you in there?
Time stood still. I was aware of nothing but the smell. Ugh, could have been days. Ah, shit. That means I haven't clocked out in days. Song is gonna have my ass for wage theft.
You know, have a good one. I am not gonna shake that man out of his, like, last 5 cents. And no toilet pistol. Oh, it's barred, not sealed. Alright. Well, we found that other ladder, right? This way?
Whoa! Reminds me of being on Hiram's balcony. Don't look down. Don't look down.
Like how they're just like running around and like just frolicking?
How about I stay up top? You know, keep watch, okay?
Frankie got a lead on some local salvage. One of the groundbreaker's old hangars was bricked over until someone found it by poking around the stevedores' quarters. Lila gave us the go-ahead to plant her flag once we clear out the new arrivals. I'm sending you to scout. For a loose panel, you gotta climb on top of their bunks and head towards the back wall. Lila said we should watch our back, or Lilia, I'm still not sure which it is. She thinks we're being tailed, in other words, typical Lilia. Set a panel over their bunks. Well, I don't see anything else. I want to look over the edge though, because I'd be too cowardly to do it IRL. Oh yeah, that's totally terrifying. Loose panel over their bunks, huh?
You got that.
Okay. That's where we came down. What's over here? Oh. Interesting. This goes together so cool. Okay. Well, feeling we'll have some stuff to fight.
Down they go! That's smart!
Sorry, little guys. They're cute, but...
Nothing like a good tussle.
Oh, nice chunk on the floor. Find your head. Oh. said I wanted more ammo.
Making cookies? Hey, how'd you get back there?
Okay, that was pretty sick. Gosh, I know I'm probably missing tons of stuff because I'm not being nosy enough.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled
Food on
advertisement for the
Bedford.
following story.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local foreign embassy.
So I think this just opens back there. What do we have? Auntie Cleo, food service, warning. Food service auto mechanical repair manual. Warning, please follow all recommended safety protocols before maintaining or cleaning your unit. The ACSR F900 is equipped with anti-tampering subsystems which trigger self-defense mechanism in food preparation apparatus. Self-defense supersedes any pacifist function. Please also remember to deactivate and remove all slicing, dicing, blending, filleting, chopping, deboning, or tenderizing apparatuses prior to opening any access panels. It is critical that a spray of blood obscures the rest of the manual. Yeah, okay. Okay. Okay, that's right. Janie Tennyson. At this point, I'm just looking for like ladders and things I may have previously missed. Going places I've never been before. We've been here. Yeah, we've definitely been here before. Gosh, it's been so long, I don't even remember what we did here. Oh, hey. Yeah, we fixed the, like, temperature stability in here. Okay. Well, guess we should carry on with our quest. Best way to do that? Okay, I went through here, got the stuff out of that bin. Looks like I go down. Did I miss these? I totally did. Whee! Oh, let's get that sweet music going.
Where the hell have you been, Private? You've missed 3 shifts without notice.
I was fixing that toilet you sent me to repair. The one above the...
Temps are lowering across the station. Anyone outside is getting a hell of a light show from the droplet arrays. Thanks for the help. Let me know if you ever need to borrow a wrench or something.
Suppose it's time to reevaluate my career goals.
I was hoping that we could, like, intervene on his behalf, like, tell a big fib or something.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled overtime.
Okay, gone quiet.
I think we put down like some kind of uprising here or theft. Like that. Part of it is that early on, I didn't have the skills to open some of this stuff. So now I have better hacking and lockpicking. So who knows? This looks like a lot of auto mechanical arms. I don't actually know what they do. No idea who I'm stealing from. There's just like a bed. I hear a creature. Oh yeah, these weird little gardens. Oh, the mycologist. Okay. Yeah, it's been a while since we've been here. I didn't know if there was anything new for us now that kind of a better understanding how the, you know, secret spots work, but not this day. Alright, I believe we have a scientist to assassinate, or at least pretend to assassinate. This way.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for
Nope,
information
don't know that guy. Never seen him in my life. Totally has never contacted me unprompted with his shenanigans. That has never happened.
Rizzo's slap your whole family tonight.
See, anytime I see red somewhere, I just assume there's a ladder for me to get somewhere.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Remember
Wait, is that it?
because she remembers you. When you were sick,
Isn't that
who
what
took
she
your
said?
temperature? When you were hungry, who gave you a needle full of love? Auntie Cleo, that's who. Have you given your auntie a hug today?
Somebody was trying to fix this up, but looks like they ain't been here in a long while. Poor old sweetie.
Everyone all right?
Guess they were right. There was something above the bunks. Soup? Are we yelling soup now for things? I don't think the game's gonna let me jump up there. I'd like to though. Ooh, repair hangar key. I like these things. Prismatic hammer. Oh, we did a thing and I didn't know. Logs. Discovery. While rummaging through the back base, I discovered a very old hammersmith crate that seemed to have been sealed for a very long time. A bit of elbow grease and determination pried it open, but couldn't make heads or tails of my discovery. A prototype hammer. I didn't know Hammersmith actually made hammers, but I've brought it to my lab for a closer look. How strangely it glows. The trail of its wake lingers even when my eyes are closed. I've spent more time on the hammer. Its internal workings are state-of-the-art. Thermal, electrical, and chemical systems all working in harmony. How is this even possible? The weapon is a breakthrough in circuitry and engineering, and many of its systems appear rigged against tampering. There's a curious energy signature swirling about the weapon, though I have yet to identify the source. The air tastes of copper, and I've lost several teeth. I've had the most sublime prismatic dream since I invited the hammer into my bedchamber. Oh, good lord. Never mind that for now. Good news. The energy signature matches Blondiot's elusive N-rays, raising the hammer's elemental properties to 4: shock, plasma, corrosion, and radiation. Now for the bad. In my attempts to neuter the self-destruct functionality, I inadvertently caused a small fire. The hammer's manual controls never function again. Swinging it seems to be the only way of cycling through its elemental modes. I must take greater care with future experiments. I've taken the liberty of locking myself in my workshop. My tinkerings were all for naught. This is no prototype. I am simply too flawed to recognize its perfection. The hammer is a lesson, a symbol. It whispers to me that disorder rules all things. But with a little ambition, we can harness that power. Only by inflicting chaos upon others can we transmute order into harmony. And that's a lesson Halcyon is not ready to hear. Wild. Alright, let's level up. Kind of want to put it all in Persuade. Okay, let's check out this thing. We'll put it in our box. Oh man, that's what I'm talking about. You gotta go weird places. Can't remember if it auto-saved after I leveled up, so we're gonna do this. Oh, we're good. Okay, that was a fun time. No idea what Mr. B is doing. Oh, maybe he's shredding the cardboard into smaller pieces. Oh, that's exactly what he's doing. I might need to stretch my legs before we get off at another planet. But yeah, having a great time. Before I forget, I do want to...
Didn't I request no more fertilizer shipments be brought on board? Who keeps ordering these?
I mean, you did. That doesn't mean I'm not just going to ignore it. Okay. What's this? The candy cane. And the prismatic hammer. I'm also going to put the discrepancy array. Okay, but I didn't lose it. It's just in my box. So okie dokie. We're also going to store my top hat. And I think these two armors. Okay. Alright, off to Terra 2. To Byzantium, to be specific.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Okay. I will be right back. I just want to stretch my legs for a second. Oh, it's so morning. Alright, let's find out if it's aliens or end stage capitalism. Also, I'm still hungry, so I got a protein muffin from the kitchen. Resume!
Can we talk?
Sure.
Since we're in Byzantium, there's something I've been meaning to do.
Sure.
I haven't actually talked to my folks in a while. Shocking, right? Anyway, it's probably about time I paid them a visit. Given the dangerous life I lead, they've got to be worried sick.
Of course, just let me know how it can help.
Whoa, let's calm down. I'm not asking for a favor or anything. I'm just suggesting we stop by when we're in the neighborhood. See, I'm originally from Byzantium, born and raised. I know that probably comes as a big surprise.
And now you want to catch up with them.
Yeah, exactly.
The other two seem like insults. Of course you can reconnect with your parents.
Reconnect is a strong word. And, I was thinking you'd come too.
Would you want me to meet your parents?
Because it would be fun.
Okay, so what's this really about?
It's, well, they know me as Marilyn the Surgeon. They don't know Ellie the Pirate Sawbones. But you're authentic rabble. True riffraff. When they see you, they'll get it.
So you want to show your pleb friend off to your fancy parents. Real mature.
Come on, I didn't leave home and become a pirate because I enjoy making responsible decisions.
How weird is this gonna get?
Of course not. I mean, not unless you want to bring a feral canid or a mantis on a leash. That'd make a real impression.
Alright. We'll go.
Great. And when we get there, draw out your rough edges a bit. If you've got an outfit you haven't washed in a while, maybe one with some blood stains, wear that one.
What?
Oh, and help yourself to the good snacks and put your feet on the coffee table. Mother hates that.
I get the idea.
Just know that I've got plenty more suggestions if you need them. Anything else?
What do you have to say about Harlow?
What did I tell you? His down with the man shtick was just an act. No one who yammers that much means half of it.
Don't sound so excited. That was Felix's friend.
Obviously not. And better for Felix to know that now rather than become the next Trask.
Just because Harlow turned out to be crooked doesn't mean everyone's like that.
Don't get all mushy on me now. Come on, what did we just learn? People look out for their own interests. It's a fundamental law of nature, same as gravity and conservation of motion.
Well, he didn't try to shoot us in the back. I don't really care about his motives.
Maybe not this time, but if you're gonna dodge bullets, you have to know where people are aiming.
Maybe you're right, but I'd rather try for something better.
Well, let me know how that works out for you. Anyway, you really want to tell me you're helping the scientist because you think he'll save the colony?
No, but that's not the point.
You're right. The point is that self-interest is like self-pleasure. No one wants to admit it, but everyone has a hand in it. Enough about Harlow, though. Anything else?
You, let's go. Alright, I guess
Please
we'll
avoid damaging
swap Nyoka for Ellie.
yourself or
Bijou review. Okay, so let's switch. For some reason, I thought we had done most of these, but I guess not. I guess helping her out of, the pickle there wasn't quite enough. And who thought that, like, elevator music was a good thing? Oh, we really are going up, aren't we? Oh.
Why can't something exciting happen around here for once?
Nothing wrong.
We've never been here before. Holy crap.
Hey, you! Yeah, you, with the million-bit smile. How'd you like to make it worth 10 million?
No, this guy's a sleazeball. Let's talk to him.
Kid, you got presence. Natural magnetism. Know what I mean?
I like where this is going.
Tell you what, you're gonna like it a whole lot more once we start talking bits. Listen, you got an agent? Some kind of representation?
I'm freelance.
Fresh, natural talent. I know it when I see it. Listen, you got a real special quality, raw energy. I see you in pictures, kid.
What are you offering?
I'm making a feature, Space Pirates of Moros Prime. It's gonna be a hit. But we still need a star. And I think you got the chops.
Ah! Captain! You're gonna be in pictures!
Already got an entourage, huh? Way to get ahead of the game. So what do you say? You ready for the chance of a lifetime?
Let's do it.
Terrific. We're holding auditions at the studio. Head to Odeon Pictures and take the elevator. You're going all the way to the top, baby.
Of the elevator?
Anti-clown antibiotic. Take comfort in knowing that anything antibiotic cannot stop.
Interesting.
Will probably kill you quickly.
This place is pretty sick.
According to local legend, if you walk around the orrery 3 times, your corporate rival will die of a paper cut.
You think I'd get arrested if I climbed up on that to get a look at the gearings?
Nah, probably just shot.
The dissidents actually took over the refinery. I can't believe it.
C&P chicken and
And
potatoes.
then
At
the chairman
C&P,
shot their space shuttle down with a Hammersmith grenade launcher. Incredible.
Are you two talking about the new Dissident Hunter adaptation? Don't spoil it. I'm behind.
You need to watch more Aetherwave. You never know what's going on.
Spacer's
Bijou.
Choice dehydrated water tablets. Just add air.
Sprat
Alcohol and
cited.
carbonated.
Oh, I just noticed that fella has a big old scythe. But I want to go in Bijou. The Bijou review.
Spacer.
Oh, I have insufficient bits. I've been a little too spendy here. Right here. They gonna beat you. What you gonna say? Oh my goodness.
Choice 2-hour energy group. Watch out for hour 3.
We haven't been broke in quite a while. You're in need of a pre-dinner nap? I love naps. Like, honest to goodness, are naps not just like the best? I was definitely a kid who could not nap, and now I'm an adult. I'm like, yeah, but tell me about this nap though. Okay, those are, I think, the better ones. What do we have? Silver tongue. On principle, I have to buy these last 2 rounds. What is this? Improved hunter kit. Tech kit. Toughened. Coat of arms. Mr. Acid. Okay, it's fine. We'll make up some money. Even if we go back to thieving for a little bit. Nap to spring rolls to... is 5. I don't know what that means, but I'm okay.
Hortense yells at me about vagrants one more time, I'm gonna snap. Why do you think?
House of Inebriation. That sounds good to me. This sounds like a fun place to be. Sounds like a fun place to steal stuff. Well, that door doesn't open. Oh! It's like a teacup pupper. We've heard about teacup canids. Now we've seen one.
I've always loved that sculpture.
It's an order.
Oh, Neo is the game playing on the PS5. Ah, I see. Enjoy the rest of the stream. I will see you soon, Danish. Enjoy your spring rolls and nap.
Everything's so...
You, with the hips. Over here. Let me take a closer look at you. Don't speak. Hold that posture for a moment while I admire you. You have a natural contrapposto, my dear. The way you rest your weight against your hip suggests a certain rugged charisma, possessed only by the mighty primal and the well-traveled spacer. Splendid. I love it. Ah, Celeste, you've done it again. I knew from the moment I laid eyes on you that I'd found my muse. I'm Celeste Jolicoeur, and you, my dear, are exactly what Byzantium needs.
Probably. What'd you have in mind?
Darling, you and that brutish swagger of yours have been on my mind the moment you stepped into my studio. I'm working on a new line of clothing that will shock this city to its core, and I'd like your help. What do you say, my dear? Care to make history with me? When I look at you, I see the very embodiment of everything the walls of Byzantium were built to keep out. Making an outfit worthy of you won't be easy. I'll need your help gathering the right materials.
Alright. What do you need?
Marvelous! You and I are gonna wake this city up like a cold splash of wine to the face. What I need is a survey of the outside world. What does the common laborer wear? How do the wild-eyed madmen of Monarch dress themselves? I've heard rumors, but I require samples. Also, I expect you to model for me.
Any excuse to admire my looks, huh? Can't blame you.
Oh, you cad. You'll be the talk of Byzantium once I'm done with you. I'll need you to model for me the following. The apparel of an iconoclast, the armor of a marauder, and a full ensemble of spacer gear. Helmet included. And when I say spacer gear, I mean an outfit worn by real spacers. None of that garbage spacer's choice pedals. You have the bearing and demeanor of a born model. You're going to absolutely murder this job.
Yes. Let's see what I can do.
Fabulous! I can't wait to see what you dredge up.
Where am I supposed to find spacer gear?
If I were an enterprising spacer in need of a wardrobe,
yeah.
I'd probably head to the Groundbreaker.
What else?
For you, anything.
Have you ever been outside of Byzantium?
Outside Byzantium? Of course not. There's nothing for me outside Byzantium.
You're sending me all over Halcyon.
Yes, and I'm terribly grateful you've agreed. Look, darling, I don't belong outside Byzantium any more than a fish belongs on the land. Anyway, I'm quite certain Byzantium wouldn't last 3 days without me. I'd return to a smoking ruin of hideous fabrics and mismatched colors.
What did you mean earlier?
Byzantium has lost its élan vital. Everything about this city is so dreadfully stale. I want to make people uncomfortable the way you do. You're an outsider. You clearly don't belong in Byzantium, and yet you strut about, doing as you please.
Yeah, I do.
I'm not some common buttonmonger, darling. I'm an artist. It's my job to make you uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
You're very welcome.
Alright, see you around. I guess we gotta steal big now. I'm gonna be an actor and a model.
What's gotten into Bachmeyer?
Out with it, you wretched contraption!
Hey, there's a chest down there.
Citizens, today marks a monumentous occasion in
Let's do something stupid.
the course of Halcyon history. After a deep and thorough examination of our past, revenue streams and
All right.
models, we are publishing.
Oh, hey, there was a ladder the whole time.
Profits are soaring. Promotions abound. Thanks to your continued hard work, Halcyon is healthier and more productive than ever. In the coming months, Byzantium will be sure to see the many rewards reaped from your diligent labor. Once we nail down the details, I can't wait to share what's in store. For now, my friends, keep up the hard work.
Alright. I see words like maintenance tunnel.
I'm on my legally allotted break. Really, I'm supposed to be here.
Hi, Giles.
Oh, what are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Nothing. Nothing. Why? Does it look like I'm up to something? Laws, I knew it! You got me. I'm caught, aren't I?
Yeah, you're in big trouble. Now, why don't you tell me what you did?
I work in the lab at the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Some of my sprats went missing, but it's not my fault, okay?
I bet that's why the other places...
Maybe I let them out more often than regulations allow, but they need to stretch their little legs. And so what if I occasionally forgot to latch their cage? Everyone gets a little distracted now and then.
Alright, well tell me what happened.
They escaped, and before I could coax them back, they'd made their way to the maintenance tunnels. Even if I did dare go down there, they're among all the common sewer sprats and exterminator mechanicals.
I could look for you.
Really? In that case, take this collection crate. 6 of my little ones are down there, but don't worry, you can easily tell them apart from common sewer sprats.
I can?
They have intelligent eyes, an agreeable yet reserved demeanor, and a fondness for hiding. Also, they're white rather than green. Please, do take care, and do mime the exterminator mechanicals. If the worst should happen to my little darlings, well, I still want their bodies. For science, of course.
What are the maintenance tunnels beneath Byzantium for?
Well, to maintain things, of course. Like big, humming machine things with gears. And pipes. Water pipes. Air pipes. All sorts of pipes. That's why they connect the city from the Acropolis district to here.
But you don't want to go in the tunnels yourself.
Everyone knows sewer sprats carry diseases. And the exterminator mechanicals have been known to fire on larger targets. Why they'd do that when they're only supposed to attack sprats, I've no idea. But there are rumors.
Like what?
Some people say there are strange things in those tunnels. Assassins. A room full of murderous automechanicals. Monsters hungry for human flesh.
Sounds great.
A hidden bureaucratic purgatory where things and people are lost forever. Not that I place any stock in silly rumors, of course.
Why are there exterminator mechanicals in the tunnels?
To deal with the sewer sprats, of course. They're quite the nuisance.
Wondering why you're so attached to these sprats.
They're for my, research.
Out with it.
Oh, very well. It's true. I do run studies on them
Sprat
at the
dad.
lab, but I also have a special connection with them. See, I'm an enormous fan of all my colonists. The early seasons, before the plotlines got tacky. You must have seen the classic episodes.
Yeah, great stuff.
Positively marvelous. Those early years truly were the golden age of Halcyon. Well, I name all my sprats after my favorite characters. That way, their stories can live on in rodent form. So you see, it's imperative that I get them all back.
Wasn't sure if they were rodents or amphibians, quite frankly. So your sprats, what are their names?
Not just names, they all have backstories too. There's Lord Reginald Kim III, Lady Philippa Farnsworth, Vonda von Vermington, Haroon Greenlee, Iskander Emmanuel Sanchez, and Evelyn Ensley Okoye.
Great names. Oh, my screen froze. Okay. Who are Lord Reginald and Lady Philippa?
Ah, she's the chief executive of Farnsworth Incorporated and a fearless captain of industry. He's a mercurial shareholder. They're in a rather tumultuous marriage contract.
Alright, what's Vonda's story?
She's an ambitious shareholder in Farnsworth Incorporated who wants more than stock. Or does she? It's difficult to tell what exactly she's after, but she is trying to seduce both Lord Reginald and Lady Philippa.
Alright, Haroon Greenlee and Iskander Emmanuel Sanchez.
So is everyone. Haroon is a mysterious young man with amnesia.
This guy's so
His
cute.
backstory's still a work in progress. Iskander is Lady Philippa's trusty assistant. He's trying to seduce Vonda.
Who is Evelyn Ensley Okoye?
She's a member of Farnsworth Incorporated's regulatory board. A wise woman with a sharp tongue and a heart of gold.
Okay, I don't need to hear all of it.
Something else?
You seem surprised I'd help you.
I still am. After all, I'm a person of very little influence and only middling prospects. No one does favors for free. But I must say, I'm far too distressed to think critically about your suspiciously kind offer.
Alright. Alright. Let's get his sprats. Let's check out this place first. Oh. Probably not what I was looking for. Okay. We're looking for the tunnels. Faux windows. Okay. Take that. That. Honestly, I feel like I've been ooh. Nanner Spank and Lemon Slap. My favorite. It doesn't say it's stealing. Feel like I'm going into that part of Alien Isolation where you have to go into like the what are they called? Okay. We have to go into the core. Okay, oh shoot. I hope I saved. There are a couple collision issues I will acknowledge about this game. I feel like I should be able to go in there. I like how that one was just snoozing. Like, it had nothing better to do. Okay, there's one over here. Be just making cute sounds. Home slice, could you...
Threat level neutralized.
Oh no. I was hoping to get back all sprats. Don't care about.
Sweeping, processing, data security, but
It's easier when they were sleeping. Okay. bum, bum, bum. It's Rizzo's.
Resetting threat level.
That was a nice warm-up.
Initiating investigating sweeping. Search concluded. No dissidents found. Search failed. Suspicious data not found.
Let's go.
Probably should be checking all these for Sprat Hide.
There we go. Captain.
Just shot her in the butt.
Someone else will clean this up, right?
I mean, maybe. Oh, did he kill one of these? Looks like it. That sucks.
Performing an area sweep now. Terminating security search. Resetting actions. Returning to normal protocols.
Because those panels don't go very deep. A little disappointing.
Investigating.
Must be outside. Yeah, honestly, I can kind of see why he wouldn't want to come in here. There are a lot of autos in here. And if they are prone to shooting people, it does look like they are just weighing out a whole bunch of cocaine, though, I will admit. no idea how to get to some of these places, but I guess I'll figure it out. Alright, one more. Sorry the one didn't make it.
Their mistake. Good job, Cap! Bullseye!
Herbalos?
And I thought nothing fun ever happened in this town.
Oh, did you make it, buddy? Yeah. Now we're talking. Give me all that junk. Caballos. Is that everything up here? Since I've spent my money on, you know, magic beans and big guns, I gonna have to start rebuilding my wealth a little bit. Oops. Hi everyone, welcome to the stream. Just kind of having a chill morning.
That's impressive.
Okay. Excuse me. Alright. So I'm guessing some of these places are, you know, would have been optional locations to, you know, find the lab sprats.
Ooh, what'd you find?
Exactly. Moldy soap. Everyone's favorite. Maybe not a toilet pistol, but we do have toilet bits. Well, that sounds even worse. What is this? High society cigarettes, huh? I must have been just kind of the right age at the right time, but like, actual cigarette smoking was not popular at my high school. By the time, I guess it was probably all the like anti-smoking campaigns of like the previous decade, but just no, that was just not a thing. Only kind of like the trashy kids, like that was like the association is that, oh yeah, only like trash people smoke. I only knew a few people who did, and they usually were the kinds of kids that hung out on the street corner across the street from school and didn't actually attend very often. Like, I knew a few kids that smoked weed and stuff, but really it just wasn't, like, the cool thing to do. Also, that was during the era where, like, being aggressively, like, straight edge was really in vogue. Yeah. Just interesting. It's just weird now, like, because so many young people vape. Now, what you do with your body, that's up to you. It's just, you know, it seemed like that sort of peer pressure was far over dramatized than it really was in real life.
Any luck finding my sprats?
I have them all.
Truly? Why, this is marvelous! Oh, dear, it looks like some of my darlings have suffered violent misfortune.
Just one.
Nevertheless, it's good to have them back. Thank you for your help. I'm afraid I can't spare much.
I'll take it.
But I hope you'll accept this. Now, I've got to get back to the lab before my supervisor logs my absence.
Hey, we did a good guy thing. We totally did. And I think we probably have plenty of parts at this point. So we're just gonna sell some of this stuff.
I'm afraid I can't come down anymore, my good man. I'd have to request a counter waiver, and you
This
know
place
how
is
dreadful
great.
paperwork
I'm
is.
so excited.
Don't I ever, my...
Oh, shoot. I shouldn't have done that. That's okay. It just gives me an excuse to steal other stuff later. Dave, we're getting our monies back. Nice.
Why, I spent 3 hours filing a discussion authorization just to commence our little tete-a-tete.
That sounds just brutally dry.
How we suffer in the name of commerce.
Oh. The Low Crusade. There we go.
My dear fellow,
My dear fellow. There's so much else to explore. I'm really excited.
How does this sound? Dr. Ellie, you ever wonder if maybe we got some things in common?
This isn't another thing about wrenches and guns, is it?
Because you're a surgeon and I'm a mechanic. We both fix things, heal them up.
Hate to break it to you, but before I got to Groundbreaker, I fixed more noses than bones. Nowadays, I probably shoot more than I save.
Oh.
Not sure how that works considering she sits on the ship most of the time, but here we are.
Is it me, or could each of these homes fit all of it?
There's my parents' place. Smell that? Industrial grade cleaning solvent and desperation.
This place is both opulent and kind of ugly. I believe I was instructed to loot a little bit, you know, the good snacks. I would like to point out they're super wealthy, but they're still drinking rum and something. Just like the rest of us.
Marilyn, is that you?
Laws, we certainly didn't expect to see you like this.
And I didn't expect you to renew your marriage contract. But we're
Damn.
all full of surprises today, aren't we? Speaking of surprises, you should meet my new friend. We've been running around the system for a while now, stirring up all sorts of trouble.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for welcoming us into your home.
I don't know what to say. She's usually not like this. Come on, you're supposed to help me make an impression. Anyway, you're probably wondering where I've been all this time.
Not exactly.
The last few years have been a bloody haze. You wouldn't believe the messes we've gotten ourselves into, right?
Indeed, we've saved towns and restored property across Halcyon.
Are you trying to make me look bad?
Marilyn, this really isn't the best time. Perhaps you should go.
Don't treat her like that. She's come a long way to see you.
I mean, we had other business in Byzantium, so it's not like we went out of our way. But you can't just kick us out. We'll stay as long as we like. And while we're at it, we'll drink your expensive hooch, wear our outside shoes all over your nice floors.
These floors aren't just nice. They're top quality marble.
She's right. Since when can you afford authentic Terran marble?
That's what we've been trying to tell you, dear, but you must understand. We hadn't heard from you in ages.
We thought you were dead.
Don't sound so disappointed about it.
I'm not dead. I just never wanted to talk to you again.
I'm afraid the distinction was lost on us, darling.
Why do I get the feeling you people are about to apologize for something?
We only did what any grieving parents in our position would do. We collected on your life insurance policy.
And the payouts have been rather, substantial.
You what?
I'm sure you're much happier knowing Ellie is alive, right?
Of course. And we shall always harbor that joyful secret deep within our hearts.
And you'll report it to the insurance company, right?
It's not that simple. For one thing, we'd have to cut back on so many necessities. The neighbors would be sure to notice.
Let's go, Ellie. We've got better things to do than hang around these two.
Damn right, Captain. Fine. I'm gone. Forever this time.
Let's just put this unpleasantness behind us.
Oh, could you please leave quietly now?
Let's talk outside. I'll keep it down.
Look, I was trying to be civilized, but they kind of didn't give me a choice. If you think I have no intention on trying to rob these people blind, you are mistaken. No, I think we should just let the authorities deal with them.
Don't know how you managed to get Zora and Sanjar in the same room.
Can you believe those two? We'd hardly been there a minute and they turned us out like yesterday's garbage.
They shouldn't have gotten so upset.
I wanted them to get upset. I just thought it would play out differently. They'd both be sitting there watching one of their vapid aetherwave dramas, and then we'd walk in. Mother would drop her mock apple cider, and the glass would shatter all over their overpriced marble. Father would tear off his glasses and blink open-mouthed.
And then what?
I'd have a great one-liner in the tube. I was thinking either, the leather's fake but the scars are real, or, oops, did I just track awesome onto your rug?
How about, it's payback time and I'm collecting with interest.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that one day. Now, getting back to my story. Father would throw his hands up, because this would be just like me, to come back and make a big scene. Then, Mother would do the old, "You had us worried sick." Her eyes would be red, and she'd have her fist in front of her mouth to stifle a sob.
Hey, chin up, you're better than this.
I just didn't want to get booted out of the house I grew up in like that. It's embarrassing, you know. And I've got a reputation to maintain.
Trust me, this was for the best.
I'd love to know how you describe getting kneecapped.
This episode reflects on them, not you.
But I want to talk about me now.
Everyone's only out for themselves. You've seen that now.
I always thought I knew that. Didn't realize it would take getting stabbed in the back to really get it. Good thing it happened with a couple top-rungers who can't stick worse than a butter knife in me. They've got no idea what a real double cross looks like. Much less a Hephaestian triple cross. Or an inverted Olympian blind cross. Wait a second. What if I could get that money?
Keep talking.
I could open a new account, designate that account holder as a sole beneficiary. All the payouts would go to me. I'll make money without doing a thing. And I'll get to cut them off.
How do we do this?
My policy is with the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group. They have an office in Byzantium. Maybe you could use some of your people skills to help me set up a dummy beneficiary
Nice.
account.
This is what I'm talking about.
If that doesn't work, I'm sure we can find one of their terminals and do it ourselves.
All right.
Something on your mind?
Let's go. Now this is what I'm talking about. I was just talking about how charisma's kind of the goat here, so.
You don't much like me, huh, Dr. Ellie?
It's nothing personal. I'm just not the touchy-feely type.
It's just, you seem fine with the others. Did I do something to make you unhappy with me?
You gotta stop taking things so personal. You're setting yourself up for a letdown.
Can I just not pass through? Oh, I totally can. There we go. So, Parvati is sensitive, and Ellie sees that as a weakness. It'll just take some time.
Down there, a new ship. Doesn't look like any of the corporate freighters.
But what would they be doing here? And how did they ever get permission?
I might be going the wrong way, but we'll see. I have no idea what... There's a squeaky sound behind me. Okay. Kind of having a hard time navigating, but that's okay. It just means more elevator music for us to enjoy. I feel like I'm gonna have to start jumping off walls and stuff before I can figure out this place. Okay. Maybe it's time for a map. Like right over it. Oh, game says no. Hold on.
If I spit, think I can hit that mechanical down there?
But absolutely horrendous people. Oh, what is this? The sole letter in this mailbox is addressed to the Greater Halcyon Insurance Company satellite office in Fallbrook on the planet Monarch.
I guess we're going to Fallbrook.
I guess we are. Oh good, we can fast travel now. Yeah, so the plan is to just explore what we can, knock out as many side quests as possible.
Oh, ha ha ha. That tickles. How odd. No, don't desist. I think...
Oh my goodness. I feel like we just walked into something awkward. Going to Fallbrook.
We're now in orbit above Fallbrook, Captain.
Greetings, customer.
I am very excited at the idea of screwing these people out of their money. Besides, I think we need to steal some clothing. All these big guns and then pistol. It's a good pistol though.
You'd think folks were pissing in the alleyways as bad as it stinks.
Oh, I think we've encountered this person before and I didn't understand the point of it.
This looks like the place. You ready to get my money or what?
I see you're still in one piece. However, you never know when that could change. Consider our accidentally torn into tiny fragments coverage. Note that all of your fragments must be recovered and must be smaller than a standard bit cartridge for the payouts to kick in.
I need to change the beneficiary on Marilyn Fenhill's life insurance policy.
I remember that one. That's the young socialite who broke her neck, right?
Of course no one remembers me for the marauders I've killed or the bits I've stolen. Typical.
That claim was airtight. Our best investigators couldn't find an exclusion for that one. You can't, of course. Only Miss Fenhill can assign her beneficiaries. And she's dead. If we let every friend, relative, and acquaintance change a policy like that, people would do it all the time. Imagine the paperwork.
Marilyn Fenhill? Wait, but how would I change it?
Oh, you mean hypothetically? Well, hypothetically, you'd access the terminal in the back room that contains data on all our policies. And you'd theoretically add the beneficiary of your choice. But you wouldn't actually do that, of course. That would be fraud.
You'll do this, or you'll be filing your own claim.
Please, my policy only covers paper cuts and wrist strain. Very well, I'll do it. But then you've got to go. Confrontations like this will raise my premiums. I'll need the name of the new beneficiary.
Ellie Fenhill?
If you say so. The payouts will flow exclusively into the new account at the start of the month. I hope Ms. Fenhill enjoys her newfound prosperity.
You really did it. Give these payouts a few years and I'll be rolling in it.
Congratulations.
Hey, you did the real work. All I had to do was not be dead. I'm just glad my folks aren't gonna live off that awful story they made up. Maybe now they'll have to go back to real jobs.
What are you gonna do with all those bits?
Come on, I thought we were celebrating. You want me to think about the future?
Better to figure things out as you go.
If only you could have been my chief surgeon back in the day. Anyway, enough of that. You did a job for me, so here's your fee.
I appreciate it, but, thanks.
That's one thing I appreciate about you. Things are simple, straightforward. A job's a job and that's it, right?
Come on, Ellie. If I just wanted to make a few bits, there are other jobs I could have done.
What are you saying, Captain?
Friendship is important. You know what? We're better off when we're part of a team. We can't make it out here alone.
Well, I've got a few years of experience that would suggest differently. Still, maybe you've got a point. Maybe it's good to watch someone's back now and then so that one day they watch yours.
Exactly.
So, you just keep the money. One of us has to look out for your interests.
Wouldn't want to be indebted to me, huh?
It's nothing personal. It's just the closest thing I've got to a code.
That's fair.
Anyway, enough of the touchy-feelies, huh?
All right. This is quite the grocery list. Nice. 8 cases Bumblebee Pale Kale Ale, Borscht and Baked Beans, Woolly Milk, Spacer's Choice Tarmac and Cheese. That's what I have to say about that. I think we did some good things today. Actually, we did a few things good today. All right. Take that list to the store. Yes, do you have any Pale Kale Ale? Pale Kale Ale, please. I am sure there are secrets I have missed in every town. Now that I have found a few in some other places, I'm like, crap, I've missed stuff. I know I've missed stuff. So what did she want? She wanted some stuff from the Groundbreaker. Okay, we need to steal some clothes here. But
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
We'll keep our current crew. Yeah, that works for me. So, let's take a look. Iconoclast, Marauder, and Spacer. I actually feel like we should be able to find a fair number of those things just here. Let's go check out the dorms. I feel like it's a good place to start. Is it stealing if it's just chilling? Don't know. This is where we found the other thing. That's right, because we unlocked it from the inside.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following. Auntie Cleo announced the company's latest product today. Slimmer Than Nature Diet Toothpaste promises to protect your pearly whites. 10 out of 10 scientists recommend its Hunger Guard technology. Flavors include green, blue.
Flavors include green, blue. I love it.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Punch. You want a punch?
The rest and go. Oh, the rest and go. That's right. It's only one per? Oh, that sucks. Okay. Oh, I'm not screwing around with that. Okay, Squatter's Journal. I think we've seen that before. I'm like stressed out all of a sudden. Alright, which one of these had the... He detected I was committing a crime. Just like, a crime is happening nearby. Okay, well this is like a good place to start, I think. Algae lager. Sounds refreshing. Who knew we would be back here on the Groundbreaker?
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regular...
We actually haven't done a lot of pickpocketing, so... Alright, let's make sure that's the active quest. Iconoclast, Marauder, and Spacer. Okay. We can do it. And that's a great place to leave it for next time. Alrighty guys, I'll be back in a few hours for more Fallout 3. And yeah, with our slightly changed weekend schedule. So, alrighty everyone, well until next time, please take care of yourselves and each other, and happy sipping. Pardon me. Have a happy Saturday, everyone.